Stay ahead of the curve and get updates on the latest trends in politics, government, policies, education, economy, social development, amongst others.
We're happy to announce today that both the federal government and the organized labor have agreed on an increase on the 62,000 naira minimum wage.
Join
AYODEJI, AJISOPE
and
LAFFY
on from the dailies every weekday from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. on Solutions 93.9 FM as they dive into the headlines with in-depth analysis and feedback from you on different stories from the national dailies. Start your day by gaining fresh perspectives, uncovering the story behind the story, and join the conversation. Because your voice matters. From the dailies, the conversation never stops.
Alright, it's another beautiful Thursday morning in a big and beautiful city of Ibadan. My name is AYODEJI LAFFY. It's time for the program From the Dailies, where we get to take you through the stories and the happening stories, the major stories, the trending stories in today's national newspapers. And this morning I have about 3 newspapers to look into this morning, and I also have a comrade AYODEJI AJISOPE, who is standing by virtually this morning. A beautiful morning to you, comrade AYODEJI AJISOPE. Hello, comrade. Okay, still trying to establish a signal with comrade AYODEJI AJISOPE. Okay, comrade, are you there? Are you there, comrade? Now, hello, comrade. Okay, we're still trying to establish a clear signal. Strong connection with him this morning. Okay, let me look through the papers we have this morning now. Alright, I have comrade AYODEJI AJISOPE back with me, rejoined virtually this morning. Beautiful morning to you, comrade AYODEJI AJISOPE.
Yes, a beautiful morning to you, my dear comrade brother, and of course to our listeners and viewers Good morning.
Okay, there are quite a number of stories on the papers this morning. One of such is the new terrorist group that has been gaining kind of popularity, if I may say that, in the northern part of the country. Talking about the group known as Loku Rawa. And that's another story there. And as the Ondo people gear up for the Guber poll coming up this weekend. But while I was preparing for the stories this morning, I stumbled on a particular video about, earlier this week we talked about the fact that the UCH, University College Hospital Ibadan, has been disconnected by the IBEDC. Hello, Comrade, are you there?
Very much.
Oh, okay. I'm hearing some background noise underneath. So.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm very much here.
Oh, okay. So, like I was saying, I said we spoke about the UCH being disconnected by IBEDC for owing some money. And it has degenerated a lot of money. And according to, I think we read the report sometime on Tuesday talking about the fact that UCH is saying, Joesu, the chairman of Joesu in that hospital, he said they are being billed 80 million naira monthly because they were put on band A, which UCH is saying that they don't want to be on band A, that they would rather be on band B because they can't afford 80 million naira monthly bill coming from IBEDC. But it has degenerated, and the patients in the hospital took laws into their hands on Tuesday, okay, and they had a protest. Let's take a listen at what happened at the UCH. The voices of patients at UCH.
People are dying in the world. No electricity, no light. And I joke on that and when I manifest, that is lay down the table. Stop killing people here. We are saying different in the life of the patient, and people are just dying because you protect your own relation when they come here. You think it's right to work with. See how only the management there, their thieves, and lower back. And lower back, that's go. Every time implement.
That's what we want. Instantaneous changes. Anything other than that, zero. Nobody go rest for years. What's the revenue of the money now? International business now. The surgery is on the imagine. If I do the president of Toy, you don't know. I have a prestige you say to Jenny. Go down by. I have a prestige you say to Jenny. Premier hospital, Nigeria Premier hospital. Come and suffer by. Go make sense.
Comrade AYODEJI, I hope you're there.
Yes, very much so.
Now, those are the voices of some patients and their family members at the UCH protesting the prolonged power outage. And they are also saying that they don't have access to water. And we know the importance of these two items in any hospital. What do you make out of this?
Well, I must say it is very sad because that is very, very bad optics for Nigeria's a premier tertiary health facility, noted and known all over the West African coast, and at a time was being patronized by the Saudi royal family. That is very, very bad optics and gives you an insight to the only word appropriate is a degeneration. And the issues are power and water. And of course, you will link water to power.
Definitely.
The only reason why water is not flowing is there is no power
To pump
it.
Yes.
Now, you see, Johesu also came out and said they didn't want to be on band A. They cannot afford it. And I remember saying it on this platform. Those are not the issues. I expect, an intellectual, sound engagement. You cannot say, oh, I don't want to be on band A, I cannot afford it. No, you don't choose, or even if you want to choose, okay, in the circumstance it is not. Build a case. Power supply is supposed to be, I think, 16 hours for band B. Even when you are on band B, why are you getting 16 hours? Band A is 20 hours. If UCH getting 20 hours,
I think
Joesu
is not even more concerned about the number of hours they are getting. What they are saying in essence is that they cannot afford the 80 million naira bill of being on band A.
That is not rational. That is not logical.
That was the excuse he gave.
Those are excuses, exactly. You have to make rational, logical, presentations, not sentiment. We cannot afford to. If you cannot afford to, then don't take it. If you cannot afford power, then you don't use power.
But they need power. They need power
if
there,
you need
obviously.
power, then you must be rational and logical. Those are silly presentations. We cannot afford it.
He said they would rather be put on band B instead of band A because they can't afford being on band A.
Look, I am saying when they were on band B,
okay,
the Joesu set up a small group to monitor the supply. Was UCH getting even that band B that is pegged at 16 hours?
But that's what I'm saying, that they are not bothered about the supply. They are ready to pay whatever they are giving them on band B. But band A to them is too expensive for them to afford.
It is about the hours of supply that determines it. That is the fundamentals. You can't run away from the fundamental. I'm supplying you with services, and I say this for that you are saying something else. No, even on band B, were they getting 16 hours? See, UCH, the reason why they put them on band A is UCH is a corporate outfit. But at the same time, you understand, you can say you are rendering social service, so to say. But are they rendering social service? Are they not charging commercial rates? You understand? These are the issues. But I guess UCH is not charging outrightly because I have seen comparison. A sister of mine that went to, that tried private facility for chemotherapy and UCH. That's a difference. Cheaper. And of course, you might even say UCH will give you better services. You understand? So they are not charging outrightly commercially. These are the arguments, rational, logical arguments that they should prefer, not sentimental, silly presentations that will not sway. Look, the distribution companies are business entities. They should know that. You understand? Now, it's not only UCH. UI is on band A. UI is not offering commercial services. Is UI offering commercial services? No, but UI is offering. I think the federal government said they're going to be helping them out. But when the government says something before the help comes, negotiate. Look, we are not even getting 16 hours of.
But moving forward, what should UCH do moving forward? We are considering the plight of the patient. Now,
let me tell you, when you say you're saying they could not pay, that discourse said you say that is saying they could not pay. They have 28 or is it 38 power generating sets, and their cost of generating power per kilowatt per hour was 400 naira. That they're only asking them to pay 209. Those are the kind of presentations you make. You understand? Those are the kind of rational, logical presentations you make. Those people painted UCH as bad and irresponsible. You cannot afford 208 and you are generating at 400 naira. You understand? By yourself. Does that not make UCH look not prudent.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
It makes them look like they're not prudent. You understand? So why are you not making your own presentation on the basis of sentiment? We cannot afford it. We cannot do this. No, that's not the way. These schools are commercial entities, and their only motive is profit. But considering the fact that they are serving, public interest, large number of people, and we're talking about health here, those are the arguments that you say should prefer. We render these services. This is how much we render it. This is how much other hospitals render it. You understand? In fact, look at our rates. Look at their rates. We are not a commercial outfit. You understand? Those are the rational, logical presentations that you make, not some silly, sentimental stuff that will not sway a business entity.
All right. Okay. Let's move away from that story now. Let's look at a particular security issue. Now, on the front page of the Vanguard newspaper this morning, there is this screaming headline that says, "Insecurity. No one dares Tinubu and wins. NSA warns terror group Lakurawa." Now, I'm sure you must have heard about this new trending terrorist group, Lakurawa.
Yeah.
But somewhere, I read somewhere how that group came into being, came into existence. I read it somewhere that there were particular communities in the north that they were being disturbed by herdsmen. That this group called Lakurawa used to come into those communities and help the communities to chase away the herdsmen, the killer herdsmen now. So by doing that, they had won the hearts and the love of these communities. But things got out of hand when they now decide not to leave such communities and start imposing their own laws. What do you make out of this?
That's a normal trajectory. I've been forgetting the enemy of the
Okay, I didn't get that.
Have you forgotten the story of Alimi in Ilorin?
Oh, okay, yeah, I do.
How Ilorin, the Yoruba fell to the Fulani. You understand? Shebi invited Alimi to come and help him fend off, opposition. So
it's a repetition of that.
It's itself, and the defender that becomes the oppressor. They are from every region. You see, the Sahel region is not an average of evil or nothing. It was from there that
Comrade, your line is breaking up. Probably you should adjust a bit. It's breaking up.
So,
Hello, comrade. Hello, comrade.
Hello.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's breaking up. Hello, are you there? Oh, probably I'll reconnect with Comrade AYODEJI in a jiffy.
Of the curve and get updates on the latest trends in politics, government, policies, education, economy, social development, amongst others.
We are happy to announce today that both the federal government and the organized labor have agreed on an increase on the 62,000 naira minimum wage.
Join
AYODEJI AJISOPE
and
Adedamola Lafenwa
on from the dailies every weekday from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. on Solutions 93.9 FM as they dive into the headlines with in-depth analysis and feedback from you on different stories from the national dailies. Start your day by gaining fresh perspectives, uncovering the story behind the story, and join the conversation. Because your voice matters. From the dailies, the conversation never stops.
A place full of comfort, so beautiful with serene environment, good ambience for relaxation, complimentary breakfast, free internet service, and 24 hours electricity supply with maximum security guaranteed. No doubt about it. This is heaven on earth. This is Channel 8. Visit us at number 9 Babijo Street off Laduke Akintola Street, Ikolaba, Bodija, Ibadan, Oyo State. Telephone 0909-5180-592 or 0802-3099-414. Email info@channel8.com.ng. Website www.channel8.com.ng. Channel 8 Premium Hotel. Hospitality redefined.
network providers seem to be giving us a big challenge here this morning. Still trying to reach Comrade AYODEJI AJISOPE to reconnect with him, but the lines have not been so good this morning. Let's see, maybe in the next 2 or 3 minutes we have left on the program, he will be able to rejoin us virtually. But while we wait for him to rejoin us virtually, let me take some of the headlines and papers this morning. On the Nigerian Tribune, I have this one talking about the countdown to the Ondo Guber poll. Ondo APC rally. Tinubu evokes Ajasin Aketi's memories in push for votes. And riders under that caption, we have this one saying, suspected political thugs strike in Ondo, injure 6 in Idore. Police vow zero tolerance for acts against peace. And still looking at the front page of the Nigerian Tribune, this is a very, very sad one. 3 bodies still missing as black box of crashed helicopter arrives Abuja for analysis. Our National Assembly members encourage corruption in public sector. Jega, that is a very interesting topic which we'll probably have time to talk about tomorrow morning. 2025 budget Makinde proposes 678.087 billion naira. Adeleke presents 390 billion naira to House of Assembly. And still looking at the front page of the Nigerian Tribune, Okpebolo, the new governor of Edo State, dissolves board, sacks political appointees. Assembly clears Attorney General, delays Oshomole's son's clearance. Looking at the front page of the Guardian newspaper this morning, there is a report on how much diabetes patients are spending on drugs monthly, and it is put as a World Diabetes Day. Epidemic worsens as cost of drugs hits 100,000 naira per patient monthly. Vandals attack another transmission station in Kogi. Tinubu urges patience as households tighten belts, focus on necessities. Another one, NHRC raises alarm on rise in kidnappings, killings, child abandonment. And I think this is a good news for those that are yet to get their meter renewed. Disco suspend the Unistar meter phase out over FCCPC's directive. Please, finally, Discos have bowed to the FCCPC's appeal. Wike justifies houses for judges, says no chance for Atiku in PDP. And let me look at another. Oh, our time is fast spent. Let me just take this from the Punch newspaper. Governorship poll, Shatima, APC bigwigs term Ondo, PDP campaigns for Ajayi. And another one, ATMs empty as banks ration withdrawals. Missing man found dead near Ogun Stream. And the last one I'll be taking from the front page of the Punch newspaper this beautiful Thursday morning. It says Okpebolo fires permanent secretaries, dissolves boards. That's the much we can take on from the dailies this morning. Hopefully we'll be back again tomorrow morning for a more robust edition of the program. My name is AYODEJI LAFFY, and I'd like to say a big thank you to Comrade AYODEJI AJISOPE, though he was able to participate briefly, but the networks are not smiling this morning. Okay, we're back again tomorrow morning for a fresh edition. Wishing every one of us a very wonderful day. Good morning once again.
Solutions 93.9 FM.
eégún ládé tí borí asá ìlàsà ìròkò dé tí borí ọbẹ̀ nínú àwo ètò bá bẹ ètò dé ayé ò parẹ́ bóòrùn bá là ojú ọjọ́ àmọ́ gbòòrò ayé ò parẹ́ ètò kan tí ó máa gba afẹ́fẹ́ kan níkànnì yìí Solution FM 93.9 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Thursday láago 11 àárọ̀ sí 12 ọ̀sán Olúṣẹ́gun ọmọ Àjàyí apèdè gbayì tó ń pèdè tó pèrègèdè tó ń fèdè yàbídún èdè ni yóò máa darí ètò ayé ò parẹ́ ètò tó ń kọ́ni lọ́gbọ́n tó ń tọ́ni sọ́nà lànà àbáyọ sí ìṣòro ayé ẹni ìrìn àjò ẹ̀dá láyé a máa kún fún yín láyé.